Hey everybody, Thrifty Teresa here. It is the day after Christmas. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas with friends, family, loved ones. I hope none of you had to work, although I did see a lot of you posting on the forums that you were working on your business on Christmas Day, and I can't fault you for that. Technically, I was working on my business too. I had my father over. We exchanged gifts, we had some food, and he brought over a whole bunch of items that he wanted photographed. And I've got a tiny little photo set up over here. So he brought all of his stuff over, and we did a whole bunch of pictures. I got a few pictures of some of my stuff too, but it was mostly his stuff. But we also talked about our eBay businesses. He has his own eBay business, which I try to help him out with. Sometimes I sell some of his stuff on my vintage Etsy shop if it's some really cool vintage toys or something. So we talked a lot about our business over Christmas, and we have some great plans for 2015. We're both super excited to roll out some new things. I've mentioned that I'm going to start Amazon FBA. He is going to open up an official eBay store. He's been selling as an individual eBay seller for a little while now, and he's going to open up a store. We figured out with fees and everything, he will actually save money by opening a store. My eBay, not so much. I don't sell as much on my eBay account as he does. Anyway, so yeah, we were technically working on Christmas, even though we were doing it in our pajamas after having full bellies of food. So, what's been going on in my shops this week? Weekly sales report. I'm sure all of you are just dying to know. I sold exactly 4 items. I had 4 sales last week. Let's see, 2 of them were in my eBay shop. One of them was a DVD, a Blu-ray DVD, that I had purchased for myself because it was like 50% off at the Goodwill, and it was some terrible movie that I had never heard of, and I only watched about 50% of the movie and realized this was terrible, so I sold it to somebody else, and they can figure that out for themselves. You know, maybe they'll enjoy it. It just wasn't my thing. The other thing I sold on eBay was another Hallmark Christmas ornament. This was a little Santa Claus who was bowling. He had a little bowling ball. He was really cute. And I didn't take a loss on him the way that I took a loss on those other Hallmark ornaments that I sold last week. I didn't necessarily make a great profit on him. But again, I'm still learning that lesson that I had to research the Hallmark items before I put them up. Unfortunately, there were quite a few of them up there that I probably shouldn't have listed. And going into Christmas next year, I won't make that mistake again. The other 2 items I sold, one item I sold in my Thrifty Teresa shop. It was a vintage pin, which was actually something that was in my personal collection for a long time. I collect a lot of religious icons and statues and rosaries and things like that. This was something that I never wore. I don't really think it was old enough to be an antique or collectible, so I thought I would go ahead and part with it. It was a little Virgin Mary pin, a beautiful little enamel pin that dangled off a little silver ribbon, so it'll go on somebody's lapel or sweater really nicely, so I hope they enjoy that. The 4th thing I sold was in my Prayers for Teresa shop, which is my handmade rosary shop. I sell other handmade items that are also of a religious nature. And in this case, they were a pair of hair sticks that I had beaded some things on and had some little, one had a cross and or a crucifix, and one of them had a holy medal on it. So 2 hair sticks put in your hair. So that sold out of that shop. That's the first sale I've had in that shop for quite a few weeks. And that's again because I've been working more on my eBay shop and my Thrifty Teresa Etsy shop. The handmade shop's going on the wayside a little bit. And I'm okay with that. That stuff will sell whenever it sells. I made that stuff a long time ago and I don't have any urgency to sell it. I would like it to go to good homes and I would like people to have it, but I will not be making any more handmade items. Strictly thrifty from here on out. So those are the 4 things that sold in my shops this week. Not a lot of money, but holidays are over. But now I got a lot of work to do. We took all those pictures of the items that can go on eBay soon. I'm going to spend my Friday night with my Goo Gone and my Scotty peeler, and I'm going to be removing sticky labels off of some DVDs that I have. I have some DVDs that I'm going to put up on eBay coming up for January. Most of these DVDs I picked up super duper cheap at the thrift stores, and they are all fitness related. I should probably be using them myself, but instead I'm going to sell them to somebody who's making a New Year's resolution. It's not a resolution I'm making. My resolution is more sales. Somebody else can have these fitness DVDs. So that's gonna be my night. I've got a little glass of wine here. I got my Q-tips and my Goo Gone, and I'm gonna be checking the forums and reading up what other people are doing. But that's my weekly sales report. I hope everybody had a great week. I hope if you didn't get a lot of sales, I hope you at least got some relaxing time at home and didn't have to work too hard this week. Next week will be interesting. There's a weird sort of thing going on. It's not Christmas anymore. It's not New Year's quite yet. I don't know how January sales are going to go. A lot of people say they're going to go great because people are going to be using gift cards, and who knows. This will be my first January 1st on eBay, and my first January in my brand new Etsy shop. So that's the plan. Onward and upward. Here we go. 2015 all the way. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more weekly updates.